It is
No.
13th November 1953 in Denmark's Copenhagen. Eric, a firefighter in his 20s, is on night duty at the fire station. It is 3 a.m.
Fire station, hello?
Help me. I cannot stand up. Please.
Don't worry, madam. Please take it easy. What exactly is your problem? We will come right away. Where are you?
I don't know. I don't know where I am.
Calm down, madam. Can you tell me your address?
I don't know. I feel dizzy.
Can you tell me your name?
I can't remember. Why can't I remember? I think I was hit on the head.
After that, Eric quickly called the phone company to trace the call, but they were not able to locate an address. Eric returned to the caller and asked her,
Madam, do you remember your home number?
No, no, I don't remember my home number. What am I going to do? Oh, please come quickly.
Madam, please don't worry. But you need to help me here. What do you see around you?
I see a window. There's a street outside, and there are street lights.
That's great. What shape are the windows?
Rectangular.
This narrowed down her location considerably. She had to be in the old town.
Try not to move and keep the lights on. We are coming to get you.
Thinking fast, Eric called his captain, explained the situation and his plan, and requested the use of as many fire trucks as possible.
Your plan is daring, Eric. But don't give up. Saving lives is what we are here for.
Moments later, 15 fire trucks were dispatched to every corner of the old town. Eric remained on the phone with the injured woman who was, at this point, in a desperate state. She could no longer answer, but Eric could still hear her weak breath. The moment he was waiting for came just 5 minutes later. He could hear a siren through the telephone. He commanded each fire truck one by one to turn off their siren. He still heard the siren blaring right up to truck number 12.
Truck driver 12, I want you to turn on your siren. Yes, your truck is closest to the woman's house.
But the sound could only tell them that they had successfully arrived at the woman's street. They had no way of knowing which house was hers. Suddenly he had an idea which he shared with the truck driver.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help us find a woman who is in desperate need of our help. We know she lives on this street and is in a room with a light on. Please turn off your lights to help us find her.
Within seconds, Every light in every house was out except for one. Incredibly, the plan had worked. The firemen broke down the door and found the woman barely breathing. Thankfully, they got her to the hospital just in time. She made a full recovery and regained her memory within 2 weeks. The story has been doing its rounds on various social media platforms. We do not know how true this story is, but the inspiration it gives is phenomenal. How many times have we been willing to go out of the way to help someone? What really is the value of life in our eyes? These are serious points to ponder.
Hello everyone, my name is Vikunth Gupta and I'm 12 years old. I'm studying in the 7th standard. I'm gonna perform an extract from the script The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. I'm gonna be playing the character of the Scarecrow. My life has been so short that I really know nothing whatever. I was only made the day before yesterday. Luckily, when the farmer made my head, one of the first things he did was to paint my ears, so I heard what's going on. There was another munchkin with him, and the first thing I heard the farmer saying was, "How do you like those ears?" "They aren't straight," said the other munchkin. "Never mind, yours is yours. Now I make the eyes." So he painted my eyes, and as soon as it was finished, I found myself looking at him and everything else around me with a great deal of curiosity, for this was my first glimpse of the world, and what a beautiful place it is. Then he made my nose and my mouth, but I didn't speak because I didn't know what a mouth was for. I had the fun of watching them make my body, and when they fastened my head on at last, I felt proud, for I thought I was as good a creature as anyone. Then this old crow came. He didn't seem scared at all. He perched on my shoulder and said, "That farmer's a fool, trying to fool me with a poor thing like you." Then he hopped on at my feet and ate all the corn, and all his friends came to eat the corn too.
Oh, I'm so tired, so exhausted. All that swimming, and that shipwrecked, totally wrecked. All my friends must have drowned, swept away. It's just me alive now. Just me, Gulliver. Where am I? What is this place? I'm just too tired to explore. I must sleep. Must sleep. Must sleep. Oh, what a sleep. I was dreaming. Oh, my head's stuck. Oh, my hair stuck to the ground. My arms and hands. What is happening to me? Oh, I can't move anything. Oh, maybe I should just turn my head perhaps. Ow! Maybe I should just lie still on my back and think. Oh, the trouble is the sun is in my eyes. Oh, what should I do? Gulliver, lie down and think. I must check a glue or no? tying me to the ground. There are pegs holding my hair. Oh, man. Wait a minute. I can feel something on my left leg. It's coming up. Oh, I hope it's not a rat. Oh, it's coming near my chest. What? I don't believe it. It's just a tiny human, only 6 inches high.
Hello, I'm Rohit and I'm studying in 8th grade. Today I'm here to perform an extract of the play Referee. And I'm playing the role of Colonel Wortlebury, chairman of the Rovers Football Club. I tell you, Parker, he should have been here half an hour ago. Impossible, impossible. He's not coming. I can tell. My gout's troubling me. Hang it. This infernal worry will drive me crazy. He must come, Parker. He must. Understand? He must be here to officiate. Who else can control this crowd? 50,000 of them, huh? One of those weak-kneed linesmen? In my time, linesmen were never under 6 foot high, nor under 13 stones, and besides, they could use their feet. He must come. Look at one of those chaps in there. The first decision they give, the crowd would go wild and the players would start kicking each other about. Of course. Look at one of those chaps in there. The first decision they give, the crowd would go wild and the players would start kicking each other about. Of course. Potts makes mistakes too. More than any of them. But nobody disputes him on the field. Afterwards, perhaps, but not on the field. He has a way with him. I've seen him. He keeps him quiet somehow. If you don't win today, the championship goes pop and down go the gates. And instead of a profit, we have to explain a mob of shareholders why we have made a loss, and all because Potts wasn't there to referee the derby match between Celtic and Rovers. It won't do. Potts must come. At 3 o'clock, he must be there on the field.
Pitambar Lal Rajani, an MA in English Literature, went on to get his PhD with a dissertation on the organic growth in the poetry of Sylvia Plath. A veteran director of over 100 plays, he says he has lost count. Professor Rajani, who taught English at the Madras Christian College, belongs to the tradition of Indian English theatre. The theatre group of MCC is probably the oldest in this part of the country, as its productions date to a period well before the 1960s. After serving with MCC for 30 years, in 1998, he joined the Department of English at the University of Madras, where amongst various other things, he started Curtain Call, which drew students to drama from the different departments of the university, as also from other affiliated colleges. When you are acting in a play with me, you become a bonded slave, he says. That is how dedicated he has been as a director. Professor Rajani, at the tender age of 82, finally called it a day in 2019 and returned to his hometown, Coimbatore. I had the opportunity to catch up with this vibrant octogenarian recently over a cup of tea. Good evening, Professor Rajani.
Good evening, ma'am.
Welcome to Coimbatore, and thank you for agreeing to be a part of this event, wherein we celebrate theatre and the lives of people like you, who have devoted their entire life to theatre. There are a few questions that we'd like to ask you. Now, we see that you have 50 plus years of experience on and off stage. How has your journey been?
Wonderful. Wonderful. Not a regret. Because I came in contact with so many boys and girls, teachers, and that was a great joy. So what more can a man ask? Are you going to follow me?
That's right.
Yeah.
I agree.
So many people around me. Sometimes the girls will come and kiss. The performance will be over and then hug and kiss.
Right.
Much to the dismay of the audience.
Right. Okay. What inspired you to take up theatre seriously? So you were telling me earlier when we were talking that when you were little.
Yeah, we used to go for these Ramayana and Mahabharata discourses in the evening.
Right.
Okay, and that in some way or the other ignited the fire in me. That when I come of age, I must do something like this.
Wonderful. So have you had any formal training in theatre?
None.
None at all.
Self-taught.
It was just a love.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. You've had a very long experience with Madras Christian College. Can you share some of that?
Oh my God, that was it's like a love affair which cannot be talked about.
Okay.
Mama, all the time. If I did not do a play for 2 or 3 weeks, the students will come and say, "Sir, sorry, you have to come and do a play for us now, today." So they inspired me. On my own, I don't think I could have done anything at all. Sometimes everybody would pull in some money for tea and coffee. But I thought the girls were far more sincere than the boys in the matters of theatre. They would be on dot, come straight. If they had a problem, they would tell me, "Sir, I'm having this particular problem. How do I get over it?" Okay, done.
Is that why most of your plays are women-oriented?
Yes. Because before that, all the roles were taken by men, students. The girls were never given a chance. They came only to watch. I said, "Don't watch. Come and do it yourself on the stage." And once that happened,
there was no looking back.
No looking back. Even the principal said, "Rajani, why are you not producing a play? Nothing is happening here." "Okay, sir, tomorrow morning we'll begin the work." Done.
Yeah.
Inspiration came from him. He was the principal of the college. Please produce a play.
Okay. Professor, they say that theatre is not a money-making profession.
No, it's not.
So
it is not a money-making. You have to have love for the theatre. Go there for the sheer joy of being there.
Professor, what is your favorite genre of plays? Which plays do you prefer? Comedy or tragedy?
Tragedy, 100%. Comedy, no.
Any particular reason why?
I don't know. I don't know why I chose this. Every play was, as I said, a tearjerker. It would end that way. So I don't know why it happened. Would you be able to tell me why this could have happened?
Well, I think it has something to do with emotions, I think.
Yes.
People may come for a comedy, laugh, and once they're out, they forget.
That is it.
But when they see a tragedy, it stays with them.
It stays with them. Stays with them.
When there is a message being passed.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God. Silly, stupid question. I was doing a play, Streetcar Named Desire, and the poor girl, there was a Sindhi boy there in that play for the first time. I can't get his name. No, he went and he settled down in USA, and he had to lift a girl. And His fingers were touching her boobs. And somebody said, no, no, you can't do this. I told him, you do what you want. Don't look at those fellows. Play is the thing. And the girl also said, so what?
Okay.
Yeah.
And any of your students that you know of have taken theatre professionally?
The early stages, yes, I knew them.
Okay.
They were in theatre in a very big way.
Okay.
Deepankar, Ambi Harsha.
Right.
Okay. They all did work, and Ambi Harsha was teaching and doing theatre.
I'm sure they have you to thank for that.
They were all seasoned characters. No, but what thanks? You have to somehow, create a situation where they say, I also want to be a part of the play. And that used to have, sir, you're giving chances to all these people. You're not giving me a chance at all. I said, what can I do? They're better than you. How do I?
Right.
Okay.
And finally, Professor, I'd like to ask you, what is your advice to youngsters who want to take up theatre seriously?
Take it up seriously. You will have no regrets in life. What regret do I have?
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Professor. It was absolutely wonderful talking to you. And we seriously are looking forward to having you here and doing a lot of work with you.
Please, I will come wholeheartedly.
So like Professor said, when asked what his age was, he said, I stopped counting after I was 80. And it is the love of theatre that is keeping him going.
Yes.
Yeah. And even today, when we came up, this is like 2 flights up. And he climbed up like a young boy. I think it was, he ran before me. And it was a love of theatre, I think, that gives him all the energy. Right? Thank you, Professor.
Hi, man.
Yes?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm doing nothing.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
Really? Nothing at all?
No, I'm just sitting here.
You're sitting there?
Yes?
But you must be doing something.
No,
Are you thinking about something?
not really.
It wouldn't hurt if you go for a walk.
No,
I'll get your coat.
no, no, thank you.
But it will be too cold outside without your coat.
I'm not going for a walk.
But just now you wanted to go?
No, you wanted me to go for a walk.
Me? I don't care at all if you go for a walk.
Good.
I'm just saying it wouldn't hurt if you did go for a walk.
No, it certainly wouldn't hurt.
So what do you want to do?
I want to sit here.
You are really driving me crazy.
I?
First you want to go for a walk and then you don't. Then you want me to get you your coat and then you don't want me to. What do you want?
I just want to sit here.
Now suddenly you want to just sit there.
No, not suddenly. I always wanted to just sit here.
Sit there?
I want to sit here and relax.
If you really wanted to relax, you wouldn't talk to me all the time.
Well, I will not utter a peep from now on.
Now you would have time for something you like to do.
Yes?
Are you reading?
Not right now.
How about you read something?
Later. Maybe later.
Just get yourself a magazine.
First, I want to sit here a bit longer.
Should I get them for you?
No, thank you.
So now you want to be served as well. I'm running around all day. Just
Get up and get the magazine yourself.
I don't want to read now.
First you want to read, and then you don't.
I just want to sit here.
Just do what you like to do.
I am.
Then stop whining at me. Hi, man. Are you deaf?
No.
You're not doing what you like to do at all. You're just sitting there.
I'm sitting here because I like to.
Don't be that aggressive.
I'm not aggressive at all.
Then why are you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling at you at all.
Two engineering students are waiting to give the oral viva test. The first student's turn comes, and nervously he goes inside. The fat, pudgy external examiner is sitting at a desk and invites the student to take the seat in front of him.
Suppose you are traveling by a train and suddenly it gets hot. What will you do?
I will open the window.
Great. Now, suppose the area of the window is 1.5 meters squared and the volume of the compartment is 12 meter cube. The train is traveling at 80 km per hour in a westerly direction and the speed of the wind is 5 meter per second from south. Then, how much time will it take for the compartment to get cold?
Sir? Well, if I... actually, sir...
Hurry up!
Sir? 12 meter, 80 kilo... 12... They didn't teach this to us. I mean, sir, I don't know the answer.
I'm failing you.
First student comes out. After coming out, he tells that question to the second student. The second student fearfully goes in and his viva starts.
Suppose you are traveling by a train and suddenly it gets hot. What will you do?
I will remove my coat, sir.
It is still hot. Then what?
I will remove my shirt.
If it is still hot, then what will you do?
I will remove my pants.
And what if you die due to the heat?
तो मैं मर जाऊंगा, लेकिन वो विंडो नहीं खोलूंगा.
do you do it for fun, or do you equally respect the movie profession, the movie craft, as you do the onstage theatre craft? Because you have gone global and stratospheric in your renown by playing movies, by playing Gandalf, by playing, is it Magneto in X-Men?
Well, I wouldn't be the first actor to caricature our business as you do films for money, you do television for fame, but the real thing is acting in the theatre. And what's real about it is the presence of the audience, of course. And so it's a shared experience. If there's no audience, there's no play. If there's no audience, there's still the film. It just rolls on. It's dead, in a sense. The audience cannot affect the outcome. But in the theatre, yes, they can stop a performance with applause. They can make their experience audible to the actors, which we relish. I want my breath, which starts down there, to pass across the very intimate parts of one's body, out along through the airways, measurable, onto the eardrum of the audience. And there's a direct communication. That is life. That's people meeting each other. And it's not available to you if you're acting for the camera.